Hello, hello. Let's see. Are we live right now? All right. So it's Leslie McGraw with Let's Go Social, and um, but today I'm here to share this anniversary edition of my poetry book. Some of you remember Emergencies of the Heart. It came out in August of 2014. And, at that time, uh, I had had a lot of compassion and respect and was forever affected by the happenings after 9/11. And I started to journal and to uh, just reflect on, you know, what life is. I was pretty young when 9/11 happened, and although I'm not a New Yorker and I didn't have family in the building, I did have a lot of people that um, were affected, and so just that being support just during that time of devastation of not even knowing how to get in contact to see if your loved one is okay, and it was just really just life changing for me, and so uh, I wrote from that perspective, from the human perspective. So over the course of the last few years, however, I realized, hey, there were a lot of people of color, a lot of Black people that also lost their lives that day and also were forever impacted that day. However, they did not get any sort of um, recognition is not the right word because I mean no one wants to be recognized for being unalived, but they just were not appreciated or anything. And so um, um, I wanted to have a dedication to that. So in this 21st year, I said I'll wait because mind you, there are people that are just now finding out what happened to their loved ones in the last year. Now I'm talking about Black people. And if you look on the sites, a lot of them still don't have pictures up, incomplete information. So I just wanted to have a moment where, it's still the same poetry. There are some changes, some changes in a couple new poems, but just to say, I see you. I see you, and all that. And so I'm going to open this box because I have our household has been sick a lot um, over the past 2 months, really, and so I'm getting over bronchitis, and then this little supervisor over here who's dying to be a part of things. Okay, now go sit down. Um, uh, okay, go sit down with it. Go sit down. Thank you. Um, she is home with a fever today. But I had already said I'd come out here at 3 o'clock, and one of the things that I'm trying to do is just pushing through, taking time when I need to, but also trying to just show up, even if it's not the way I wanted it to happen. And so here I am opening up this box that arrived on November 10th. It was supposed to come, in August or early September, but this is when it came. There were some publishing delays, but I'm happy to see it, and I'm in a space where I can appreciate it. And um, so the book is on sale wherever books are sold. You can, if you're local to Washtenaw County, I can bring it to you. We can sign it or whatever, and all proceeds will go towards um, the bail raising efforts I have to get my son home for the holidays. So if you have any more questions, DM me or whatever. It's um, it's fine, and it's called Emergencies of the Heart. And make sure you're looking at the second edition, which is the second anniversary commemorative edition, and that's it. Some poems, And these poems came from journals. So, for me, journaling and poetry are sister exercises for me. I often will do morning pages or evening pages, and then later I will mine those journals, and um, things emerge from me and they become poems. So that's my process, and has been for a long time. I think probably because I was introduced to both writing forms around the same time. Hey, name twin. So I just got a message from Leslie, aka Peaches. You know, she like family, and I've never met her in real life. But let me tell you, um, uh, sometimes these connections online are uh, more substantive and nutritionists. I don't think that's how you say it. Than the ones in real life. And so I'm thankful for the connections that I have made and the community of that I aspire in, the communities that, yes, yes, Peaches, they are special. I mean, I just love you. So, and she just got married, and I was a little bit jaded, like, okay, that part of my life is over. But she got me thinking, like, okay, maybe, you know, it doesn't have to be over. There's always a new sun. Every day we have a chance for see a new sun. And so I've been enjoying watching her and her husband goof around and have fun. And so yeah, so I just learn and get so much from the people. I'm very protective over my my health and my mental and my emotional health in real life and online. So um I've deleted people I've known my whole life, and it's no problem. So and I see my daddy's on here. So he don't miss much. He swear he not tech savvy, but he don't miss anything. And he finds me anywhere I am, online, offline. So he's like Liam Neeson. So he will find you. So yep, my daddy's on here. And I'm not gonna stay on here talking for forever. I've done what I came to do. I came to show up, to be transparent and open, that hey, depression hits even after you've already think you'd healed from everything, and life still will hit you. And I I waited for these books. I was really excited about the second edition. Um, it was something I had wanted to do for a couple of years, and they got here and they sat on. I took them off the porch, and it was just life was hitting me so much I didn't even care anymore. So I'm at a place, and so there's healing. You know, as long as we live and we healing or unhealing. So all right, I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will do more live videos. Oh, okay. So she said I didn't even know it. Yeah. So this is Emergencies of the Heart, and it is a book of poems and a couple of musings. And this is the second edition, the 21st anniversary commemorative edition. And I dedicated this second edition to the Black lives that were lost in 9/11, the ones that we do not hear about in the news. There were, uh, let me see, I have the exact number I wrote in the intro. So there were 215 Black Americans killed at the Twin Towers, 49 Black people killed at the Pentagon, three Black Americans who died as heroes at the site of the plane crash in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and hundreds. of Black business owners and residents that were injured and traumatized in that immediate area that we just don't get. We don't see them on CNN or even the anniversary special. We just don't see them. They're we just don't see them. So you can go to Black Muse Publishing, and I'll put this in the links. Um, let me see if I can do it from here. I probably can. Get this box out. So in Holler Black News Publishing, they're a new publishing outfit out of California. I think I was the second book that they've published. So it is a woman-led organization. And I will send this. And it's blacknewspublishing.com/emergencies hyphen of hyphen the hyphen heart. And I'm going to see if I can put this in the chat. Hmm. I want to make it public. So I might have to go onto the site or, like actually onto Facebook or whatnot and put it up. Hmm. It's $15, Daddy. So here's make it bigger. Hmm. I will figure that out. Anybody that knows me knows I can't stand to not know. So I'll sit there forever. I will sit there. I won't go to sleep till I figure it out. So I'm going to figure out how I can send messages to everyone. Let's see this private chat I just sent. Let me know if you guys can see this link in the private chat. So it says pre-order, but it's not pre-order anymore. In addition, the ebook version will be available soon. So it might be another month or so. We'll see. Okay. So I think I've answered questions. Let's see. Looks like somebody else had another question. Oh, Betsy. Okay, let me see if I can share this with her as well. Uh, so that's a good point. I can see your screen. I can't see the chat. Okay. So, all right. So next time we go on there, that'll be my two things I'm going to work on. So one, someone said they didn't know how um, they did not know how to access the live video, where to go, because they had saw that I'd be out here at 3 o'clock. So in the future, I'll put out instructions for people who are not used to clicking on to scheduled lives. And two, I'm gonna figure out how to do a public chat. I only see the private chat. And thank you, Dad. I actually already had a book signing on September 10th, so just before the 21st anniversary of 9/11. Shout out to Book Suite for hosting that. So I've already had the official book signing. This is just the physical book is available. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. And I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I think I've answered questions and told you a little bit about where things are. Oh, Dad, am I going to have another one? Not in the winter. I probably, I'll do something probably in either late winter, early spring. So, and oh, I do have, I said I was going to do a sneak peek. So I want to let y'all know um, uh, I have been writing again, uh, lots of stuff. But as far as poetry goes, I have a new collection that I just got back from the editor. So I'm working on that. Uh, and it's about community and family. It's like my inheritance, what I was given, from the elders and the ancestors in my family. So I would say elders and ancestors because they're not all dead, you know. But and so I received some, good feedback, and I'm strengthening some of the poems in there. So I'm hoping to start vetting that out, and then I have another chat book that I also worked with the Black Fire This Time Poetry Fellowship that I was a member of over the summer. So 2023, we hope to have um, things coming down the pike. So, and in a lot of the writing circles I'm in, there's people that write all the time. They're really like, disciplined. It seems like they have a lot going on. There's some people that, are not writing and then somewhere in between. And I think that it's important to know that if you like, once you are in the writing, like you're in whatever you are, like uh, if it's fiction, nonfiction, the poetry, whatever it is, if you allow it to seep into your life, you don't see it as a separate thing, then it's a rhythm. And so even when I'm not writing, I'm I'm living poetry. I'm living the memoir that I'm working on. So uh oh, thanks, Daddy. Like my hair. I got it it's flat. Zari said, "This skinny hair. Where's your big hair?" So, um, but when I get back to the gym, it's not gonna be skinny hair no more. So, all right. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you soon. Merry Christmas.